everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The Three Amigos show, not three, the Three Amigos are back in this bitch.
Back in its hellhole.
It's a hellhole.
It is.
But guys, we're back with this edition of 5 Questions with WR.
Show the 5 again.
That's when we answer your guys'...
It's a hellhole. No, you see, it's official. It's official here.
It's your hellhole.
Kentucky is a sinkhole.
We'll see. We'll see. I was about to say, it's officially your hellhole.
Yeah, it is. Never liked it. Never wanted to be here.
Anyway, let's go get started, guys. If you guys want to ask a question, guys, do it in the comment section down below.
What are you looking at?
That's the
I'm looking at you.
He's looking at your
Don't be
hair.
looking at me there, Scooter.
Hey, it's your hair. That's why.
Why? Does Scooter like my hair?
Yeah, he does.
Scooter likes my hair.
But guys, if you guys want to ask a question, guys, do it in the comment section down below for the next edition of 5 Questions with WR.
WR, man, show that 5 again. Here we go, you ready?
Let's go and get started.
Let's get
Be
started.
the bad biker.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Big bad biker, dude.
Tommy was great the other day.
Let's get to it.
Let's go and get started. As the
Wrestling
train
Rampage roll on by.
He's a nice person.
Wrestling Rampage is a nice person.
As we hear the boogie woogie coming out.
Yeah, the boogie woogie choo choo train coming down there. The first 4 questions are asked by a good friend of the channel. Been a friend pretty much since day one.
Day one-ish.
Day one-ish. Bria 35.
Breathe 35.
Our New Zealand brother.
Our New Zealand brother, home of the Bushwhackers.
That's right. Bria 35 been a huge boost to this channel.
Yeah.
Great guy. Been there since day one.
Very nice, bro. Is Breathe 35.
Let's go and go with his questions here.
Wish you, we wish him, the great protection of himself and take care of yourself. We love you.
First question is, what do you think Andre the Giant would have think of today's wrestling?
Well, Breathe 35, let me tell you what Andre Rusumov would have thought of wrestling today. He'll be in his ranch, because that's where he lived, his ranch, right? I can't remember where at. But he'd be in his ranch. He would turn on his fucking TV, and he would sit in the big giant chair. He would have the beer covering his big hand. And he'll go, what the fuck is this shit?
He'll just keep drinking.
He'll keep drinking. This ain't wrestling. What is this? Who the fuck's this guy fucking grabbing dicks? Who's this guy with his fucking hands in his pockets? Who's this guy wearing skinny blue jeans? Who's this Tony Hawk painted up freak?
We can't say that, we think exactly what Andre the Giant would
This is
think.
what I would think he would say.
But I would say this way, because, listen, Andre was old school.
He'll be like, what the fuck do they do backstage now? Video games. What about cribbage?
Cribbage.
Or blackjack? Or something like that. Now they play video games. Fuck video games.
Back in the day, you were either
Back in the day, you playing cribbage?
or fucking some horse.
or fucking rats? Or drinking wine that I had.
That's right.
And make sure it's a big bottle.
You gotta make sure it's a big bottle.
And don't make sure it's not the wine in the box like fucking grumpy old men.
Classy.
Classic.
Andre would be like, fuck this business. I hate this fucking... Fuck wrestling. I'm gonna sit here in my fucking ranch, feed my cattle, or fucking get on my 4-wheeler and fucking ride up down the goddamn forest and fucking and put a big smile on my fucking teeth.
Wrestling has evolved big time since then, and
that's what Andre would say. He goes, it's a fucking embarrassment.
I
think he'd be embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed as a wrestler.
I am too. I am fucking embarrassed. You know what's sad? I am ashamed to say that I'm a wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
And when people say, "Oh, you like wrestling, huh? What do you think of AFW?" Right, what is the first goddamn question I hear? What do you think of AFW? You want me to tell you what I really think about it? It fucking sucks. And fuck the Jaguars. And fuck anything that's in fucking Florida.
NXT's in Florida.
Here's
Fuck them too.
What is?
NXT.
Yeah.
They're in Florida too.
Yeah, but they're on the upper side of Florida. They're not in the Skinner territory.
They're not in the Skinner territory.
I tell you
Yeah.
what. Here's my view. I mean, I've watched
Well,
wrestling.
NXT's just bad too. So.
What you gonna say, Pops?
I've watched wrestling for a long time, and I've never seen any motherfucker corpse. I've never seen anybody. You know, I thought it was dumb. Triple H, you're an ignorant motherfucker for doing that. I'll say it to your fucking face if they ever seen your goddamn wrinkled up face.
With the big nose.
It was a fucking a big honker, boy. I bet your fucking nose bigger than your dick. I bet she loves that. But anyway, I've never seen, you know, a motherfucker kicking off flip flops in the ring. I've never seen a motherfucker, you know, dick power all the time. You know, thank God that fucker's gone. But you see,
Yeah, you know what he's working at now, don't you, Arby's?
Yeah, but here's
Don't forget the horsey sauce.
but
Yeah,
here-
don't forget the
here-
horsey
here's the
sauce.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's my version
Them extra curly
of
fries.
what maybe
And
Andre
yep.
would probably say. He'd probably have his 3 cases of beer. That right next to his giant chair.
You know, say, how stupid is this going to be this time? Oh,
Hey.
what's that? A Canadian Destroyer? Another beer.
And he'd probably be like this right here. He'd probably look down and say, damn, 3 cases of beer. And I ain't drunk here. You gotta be a drunk motherfucker to watch this shit.
He would be
That's
embarrassed.
exactly what I would think.
He'd be
Think
embarrassed.
say.
I've actually been like
I'm embarrassed.
to a point that I actually work with a guy who, the only wrestling he actually did see was the one time when he was on break,
Uh-huh.
and it was AEW,
Oh, man.
and he found out that I like wrestling. He goes, you like that wrestling stuff? I seen that up there. Who's the guy with his hands in his pockets? This is what he told me. He goes, who's the guy with his hands in his pockets? I go, oh Lord.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, see, that's what they think of,
When they look at wrestling.
When they look
if
at
it's someone
wrestling.
that don't watch wrestling.
and it's like, oh Lord.
And you get embarrassed.
I was
You see-
totally embarrassed.
You see, if a person's never watched wrestling in their
And,
life,
This is what they see.
and
it
they
could be a
see
friend.
this bunch of garbage that they're putting out
just get it
now,
through the channel.
and it's like, oh, so this right here is what everybody talked about, you know, on the videos that I've seen people do about how great wrestling is. Don't look great to me. I mean, well, what's the big deal about a guy putting his hands in his pockets and kicking out? What's the big deal about flip flops going everywhere?
What's
Garbage.
the big deal of a guy fucking putting baby oil on and humping someone's leg? And
What are you,
and
fucking dog,
and
motherfucker?
and fucking doing the goddamn thing to get out of the goddamn move. When someone looks at that and they see you as a wrestling fan, they go, so you like wrestling, huh? And you want to put your head down in shame. I do. I put my head down in fucking shame.
You see.
I'm fucking
And
embarrassed.
here's the thing, you know, to me, you know,
It's a fucking embarrassment.
great wrestler, great charisma, had it all in WWE now. And all things wrestling, Chris Jericho, he's ballroom dancing with another cocksucker. How in the hell can you call that wrestling, Chris Jericho?
Well,
You're a fucking idiot now. You're a moron.
who's Chris Jericho?
Oh, he's the fat guy.
Oh, the fat guy.
Yeah.
Who played a concert during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that said he had COVID, but he still wrestled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That ain't Chris Jericho. That's a guy portraying as Chris Jericho.
The guy who gave Donald Trump $40,000.
Yeah, the guy who gave Donald Trump $40,000.
Not only that,
is this the same guy that painted his thing yellow?
that painted his hairline.
That's Chris Jericho, huh? What an embarrassment. What happened to the old Chris? I guess this Chris Jericho ate the other Chris Jericho.
It'd be like fucking Vince. I want the old Chris Jericho.
I want the old Chris Jericho.
Well, if he gave Donald Trump anything, he was a crazy fucker anyhow.
you go.
Huh? Where is he, huh? Where's the old Chris Jericho, huh?
But anyway, today's wrestling just blows, and I think
It
Andre
does.
would feel the same way.
It fucking blows.
Andre
would be embarrassed.
I tell you what, I don't watch none of this fucking new shit.
It fucking sucks.
If I'm gonna watch wrestling, I'll go back to the old shit because the old shit was a hell of a lot better than this new shit we got now. And to me, these motherfuckers to me are marks to themselves.
Mm-hmm. Let's go with the next question.
Let's go to the next fucking question.
The first 4 questions are asked by Breathe35. Best podcast to follow.
Well, Breathe35, you want to know what the best podcast to follow, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to
right off the bat.
If you want to know, I got 2 right off the bat you should follow.
Yes.
Jim Cornette's Drive-Thru and the Jim Cornette Experience. He tells you like it fucking is how the business is, which is true. It's horse shit. Mm-hmm. And don't ever follow a guy named Conrad Thompson. He's fat flare. Don't follow him.
Listen, I used to like Bruce's podcast.
I used to love listening to Bruce Pritchard. I used to love listening to Eric Bischoff. I used to love listening to Jim Ross. I loved listening to Arn Anderson.
But I can't take it now.
I used to like Tony Schiavone until Conrad and Friends took that over.
Yeah.
What happened to Schiavone is what I'm asking.
They put him on the back burner because people won't listen to them now.
I used to like their shows, and it's
I just can't endure Conrad Thompson.
No. He is the embodiment of what I think a wrestling fan is.
Nowadays.
Now is.
A fat, and I'm fat too, but here's the thing, I ain't no mark. A fat, bushy beard, fucking curling white looking dressing fuck.
From Alabama.
From Alabama. And ain't nothing good comes out of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Besides Bob Sparkplug Holly.
That's right.
He's the embodiment of Alabama. He's the Alabama native, okay? He's the only one that's good came out of Alabama.
And I just can't stand his voice.
I can't stand his voice. I can't stand when he goes, well, Dave Meltzer didn't like it.
Yeah,
well, I don't give a fuck what Dave Meltzer likes.
That's the one thing that really pisses me
off.
off.
And Bischoff's the same way. I used to like Bischoff's. I can't listen to him.
That's the one thing I really hate about the show.
Here's the problem.
All the
those guys are talking about Dave Meltzer. That he wouldn't like this. He wouldn't. Well, the trouble is, what you need to do is get off Dale Meltzer's dick and start thinking about yourself.
Because Conrad is a big fucking
Meltzer mark.
Yeah, Meltzer mark that like he'll fucking like they'll review
Dave
a
Meltzer
show,
didn't like it there.
and he'll be like, well, what do you think about it? Dave gave it 1 star. He
well,
didn't like it.
I don't give
a fuck what Dave Meltzer likes.
I don't give 2 fucks what fucking Dave crotch right fucking Coon Meltzer has to say about the goddamn stuff. Hey, his hair looks like goddamn raccoon.
Here's the bottom line for me.
Dave Meltzer's hair looks like a fucking raccoon's ass.
It
does.
Here's the problem. If you guys are hooked on Meltzer, and you cream your jeans over the motherfucker, that's your fucking problem. I don't like the sumbitch. He's not a journalist.
I'm not
here. Let me tell you something. I know a lot of people that claim to be journalists. They ain't nothing but fucking marks for themselves.
I'm not here to listen to you, fat flare. I'm here to listen to Bruce Pritchard or Jim Ross or Tony Schiavone or fucking Eric Bischoff or Arn Anderson. I'm here to listen to the guys that actually know what they're fucking talking about. And not reading off the dirty fucking booty sheets.
And not only that, but every 5 minutes there's a fucking ad.
There's a fucking ad. And it's Course Comrade's ad. Like, I don't give a fuck about your merch or insurance. Where the fuck you're selling.
Mortgage.
I don't give a fuck. Who would have bought a mortgage off fucking Alabama native?
Well, some people have.
Well, I'm not one of them. I'll trust my mortgage to someone else. I'll choose Money Mutual or Conrad Thompson. Okay.
But best podcast to follow, definitely
Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette Experience, the Jim Cornette Drive-Thru. We'll also throw in. I like some of the video game podcasts.
Yeah, they're pretty good too.
I do like the CU podcast with Pat the NES Punk. That's pretty decent. We're going to throw in Speak Your Clout podcast.
Oh, Speak Your Clout, baby. Mike Sears.
Yes. If you guys want to learn about music and
even wrestling
and wrestling, We were actually a guest on his podcast.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I hope we can do it again.
No doubt. So, guys, go check out Speak Your Clout podcast. The link for his channel will be in the description box below.
And also another one, the Pro Wrestling Zone podcast.
The Pro Wrestle Zone podcast, guys. Go
the
check
Pro
out.
Wrestle Zone podcast, baby.
With Rick Del Santo and Dan the Beast 94
And the DVD Freak.
And the DVD Freak. Guys, go check that podcast out. We were guests on the show as well.
Yes.
Loved it.
Guys,
Absolutely
go check
enjoyed
it
it.
out.
Great guys. Great guys.
If you guys want to follow those podcasts, those are some of the ones that we follow.
Yeah.
So.
Don't follow anyone from a fat flare. I'm sorry, he's a piece of fucking Mark shit. And he's a fat bastard. Well, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, but the only claim to fame he has is being a flare. I'm sorry, it's true.
He married the ugly one, too.
Well, he deserved to marry the other because he's a fat bastard. I'm just being honest. It's true, though. The only thing that made him popular is because he's a brother-in-law of Ric Flair.
Son-in-law.
Son-in-law, brother-in-law, who gives a fuck what it is? It could be anything. He's only popularity is because he's sniffing Ric Flair's old-ass ass. That's the only reason.
Let's go with the next question.
Well, it has to be fair. He's
Fuck
sniffing.
him.
He's sniffing
Fuck
Ric Flair's
Conrad.
daughter's ass. Let's put it that way.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck him.
Anyway, let's
Yeah,
go.
fuck Starcast. How you like that, Con? Rad.
Is he a con?
He's Con, too. He's Mark, ain't he?
Let's go and go with the next question. Additional questions. Oh, we're batting them out.
Good fuck.
What would you make? Okay, we always hear the Mount Rushmore question all the time. Favorite wrestlers, favorite managers, favorite tag teams. This one was pretty interesting.
This is pretty interesting here.
Your Mount Rushmore of wrestling championships.
Mount Rushmore of wrestling championships.
Wrestling championships.
All right.
I already got mine.
I already know one ain't going to be on the list. Anything with AEW is not going to be on the Mount Rushmore.
All right. I'll go ahead and go first.
Oh, you go first. I already know mine too, but you go ahead.
For me, this is all opinions, pal.
All right.
Yep.
Everything's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, everything's a matter of opinion. First championship, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The one with the globe on it.
Yep.
The iconic NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Next, we got the Winged Eagle WWF Championship.
Okay.
Championship I grew up watching as a child. Next is also WWE, but it's the WWF Intercontinental Championship. Some of my favorite wrestlers held that belt, and I put it in high regard. And the last championship is actually a toughie for me, because I really came up with one, but I'm going to just throw it up there just for contribution's sake. The ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
Just for I don't know. I like the belt, and ECW was a big promotion during my childhood that I just really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So that's what I would put as the 4 wrestling championships. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Good.
Number 1 would be the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, of course.
The Globe.
Yeah, the Globe.
Yeah.
The one that's a real belt.
Yeah.
Definitely. Second would be the Winged Eagle WWE Championship, of course. Of course, it had to be the Winged Eagle one.
Mm-hmm.
The good one.
The good one.
Third, again, I'm going to have to go with the Intercontinental Championship. Most prestigious.
Most prestigious. Is
But-
it going to be the one that they have now? The shitty looking
no,
one?
fuck that one. not the shitty one. Who wants that belt? I'd rather not be Intercontinental Champion.
I'd rather not be in a contest.
I'm being the truthful.
Okay, and what would be your
Probably
last?
last I had to put, because I enjoyed the belt. I'm going to have to go, because a lot of people held it, and they were pretty good. I'm going to have to go with the ECW Television Championship.
The television championship. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Pops.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'll tell you what. I agree with you guys on the 3. I agree with you on all 3, but I'm going to change my
Okay, so you like the NWA.
Yes.
The Winged Eagle, the
Yes,
Intercontinental.
yes. But I am going to throw another belt in there.
All right.
The NWA TV title belt
All right.
Okay.
for the NWA.
Okay.
Which you have.
Yes, which I have. And I hold it because, as you well know, a lot of champions held that belt. I mean, that's why I hold it in high regard, because there was a lot of champions held that belt. A lot of great wrestlers held it. So I hold it in high regard too.
I mean, one that would possibly make the list, but I put the NWA Championship up there, would probably be the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know.
And there was one I was thinking about putting on there, but I didn't. Kind of knitting, and that was the WCW Cruiserweight Championship.
Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah.
I can understand why you want to put that on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You only got 4 spots.
Yeah. I only got 4 spots.
Yeah.
And those were the 4 I really liked the best.
No doubt. Alright, guys, and the last question asked by Bria35 is, are you disappointed when wrestlers like the Rock and Roll Express are involved with AEW in some capacity?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you do?
Am I embarrassed?
Disappointed.
Disappointed? Not really disappointed, but little bit.
A little disappointed.
A little bit. Like,
Okay.
I know what you're saying. Why am I a little bit
Yeah.
disappointed? Did you ever fucking see Ricky Morton do a fucking Canadian Destroyer in 1986 or 85? Did you ever see Ricky Morton do a fucking Canadian Destroyer?
Now, Pops, you are a Rock and Roll Express enthusiast.
Yes, I am. I have never seen.
Have you seen Robert Gibson or Ricky Morton, for that matter, ever do a Canadian Destroyer?
People don't. If people never seen them guys, and you don't know their move, you're underneath the rock. Their finishing move was the double drop kick. That means one hit low and one hit high.
You know, fuck, if you wanted to do something, let him do the double drop kick.
Yeah.
Not no fucking let Ricky Morton do the goddamn Canadian Destroyer. I'm sick and tired of seeing that fucking move. That move should be banned.
That move should be banned, I agree.
If I had to choose one move to be banned, people say pile driver or something.
Pile driver!
People say pile driver's banned. Pile driver's illegal. No, you know what should be illegal? The Canadian Destroyer should be illegal. That should be automatic disqualification.
And not because it's dangerous, just because I get tired of seeing that fucking
I'm tired of seeing every fucking match. It don't matter. It could be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It could be main event. Anyway you're going to see Canadian Destroyers galore. I'm tired of seeing that goddamn move. So illegal.
Illegal! Listen, I do know that, you know, wrestlers are there to make money.
Yeah. And
they're going to get paid well for what they're going to do.
yeah.
So I'm not too disappointed.
I'm just disappointed in that.
I'm just disappointed sometimes the
way they use them.
The way they're used. Not because they're there.
No.
But the way that they're used.
They're used like Ricky Morton doing the Canadian Destroyer.
For that matter. You know, and I mean, you know, some roles that they've done decently with. You know, Tully Blanchard as a manager.
Yeah, Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson as a manager. Jake as a manager, even though I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys are used to some degree that...
Taz.
You know, fuck Taz. But
Yeah,
anyway.
fuck Taz. Fuck that orange midget. I won't even fucking hire him.
But, with these guys, they're there for a paycheck.
Yeah.
It's not all about, you know... Listen, I understand... I don't know. It's just it's just one of these things that that I know why they're there, but I don't know why they have to be used in that capacity.
Yeah. Well, that's me there. I don't know why they got to be used that way.
Here's
just like as everybody says, you know, Sting is going to be in a street fight.
Why? How old is Sting? 60-something years old.
61.
What's the 60-year-old man
61. He's
gonna
61.
Hey, Pops, you're 61.
Can you get in the ring and do some moves for us?
I'm 61. I ain't gonna do no goddamn drop kick. I ain't gonna do no goddamn moonsault.
Are you gonna be in a street fight?
Hell no, I'm not gonna be in a street fight.
You're gonna sit there in your hoodie and freeze.
No, if they want me in a street fight, give me a goddamn knife and a gun. It's a street fight.
You know, fucking, I understand. Hey, you know, the owner of AFW is a Mark, and he's a Jaguar. So when you're a Jaguar, You know,
Everybody.
you milk that money as far. Hey, he's Mark. You don't
And
know about it.
once again, I don't blame these guys for taking that
No,
money. Take that money.
Fucking take that money. If this fucking Rick Moranis fucking curly hair fuck don't know what the fuck he's doing, mooch that money.
Here's
Mooch
my
it.
thing.
Steal that motherfucker for what he's worth, because he's a fucking
Rob that motherfucker for what you can rob.
Rob the Rick Moranis curly hair fuck. And I love every time I see the Jaguars. It touches my heartstrings.
Hey.
And I'm glad they're laughing. I'm glad they didn't do shit.
You know what? You're letting this wrestling control you, and you're losing your fucking football team.
Fuck you. It don't look like you give a fuck about the Jaguar football team. You know, that's why no one gives a fuck about them.
But no, I'm going to say this right here.
Are you disappointed though?
I am disappointed because here's the thing. All the wrestlers that we just named here is this right here. They are legends.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand why they're there. They want to make money.
Mm.
But the thing about it is, you see, they you know, you're old. And just like they're going to put Sting in a fucking match like that, knowing what could happen to the man.
Come on, he was hurt. He was hurt. Fucking neck problem when he faced Seth Rollins.
You can't put somebody in a match like that right there. What is it? What is he, 60 or 60?
He's 61 years old.
He's 61 years old. I'm going to put this. If I was a wrestler and they wanted me, I'd say, look, I ain't getting in the fucking ring no more, motherfuckers. You're going to pay me. But I will manage somebody, and that's all I will do. But if I was a big star like these guys right here, I'd go in there and I'd rob them motherfuckers blind.
Well, that's what they do.
You're gonna pay me. Hey, you're gonna pay me, motherfuckers, to get there. And I'm not talking about little meaty ass shit and pay. You're gonna pay me to get there.
You know, rob fucking Rick Moranis blind. Go ahead, because the more you bleed that cocksucker dry, the more that company will go under. So I'm looking forward to it. Keep milking the cow's titty until there's no more milk left.
No, what's gonna happen is if he gets low, Daddy, I need money, Daddy.
Don't go to Big Bully Music. You know, fucking let's end this motherfucker Jameson.
Daddy, I need money, Daddy.
Because I'm sick and tired of looking at that guy.
Well, see, this is the thing is Tony Khan thinks he has friends.
He don't have friends.
Listen, when that money runs out,
they ain't gonna be your friends no more.
They ain't gonna be your friend no more.
No, they ain't gonna be your friend. Oh, we can't go to this guy no more. Hey, Vince, can I come back? Please, Vince, please. Please, Vince, please. Hire me back, please. If Jericho, please, Vince, I'm sorry for everything I said. Please, Vince, please let me back. You're going to have to lose some fucking weight, fat ass.
Now look
before you come back.
You know, it's something I don't give about.
Or should I go, you're going to have to lose some weight, you fat ass.
Chris Jericho, here's something I don't understand about. Since that motherfucker's there, he ragged WWE. He did this. He talked about him horribly. Motherfucker, that's where you got your start, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what pisses
me off.
That was a place that made you a star.
Yeah, they made you a fucking star.
And you're going to fucking bash the company that actually gave you a chance to be a star?
You goddamn
WCW didn't give you no chance to be a star.
Yeah, what were you doing in WCW? You were a little cheesy Chris Jericho, and then when you were a heel, you were just what? Cruiserweight TV champion? Big fucking deal. Hell, they didn't even let you have a push with Goldberg. They
made you shine, motherfucker.
WWE gave you a chance to be a fucking top guy, and now you just fucking bash them every week on in. Well, if I was WWE, if I was a worker in WWE, I'd make fun of your fucking beer gut every goddamn week then.
You know what I'd say if I was a wrestler in WWE, and you bash about all the wrestlers there, I'd be like, well, it don't look like me, like you're all friends is doing any goddamn better than we are, cocksucker.
They're not.
Let's go with the last.
Let's go with the last goddamn question.
Asked by Ivan Cage.
Ivan.
Which we've had multiple times asked. But we finally got it on the video here. You don't sound that impressed.
What's the question?
Just, why don't you like Microsoft Xbox game systems?
You want me to tell you why? Because it sucks. Anything about that comes out of fucking Bill Gates' fucking anus sucks.
Alright.
To me, you can tell I don't like Xbox or fucking Microsoft. Every time, there's always a problem with it.
Tommy has just never liked Xbox.
Never have, never will.
He was never a fan.
Nope.
Listen. Growing up, me and Tommy grew up during that time where the Xbox, the PS2, and the GameCube was out. Me and Tommy grew up with the PS2. Now, we've played Xbox. We even owned an Xbox for a time until that damn thing broke down.
Mm-hmm.
And
in case you don't know, the Red Ring of Death.
well, we're talking about the original.
Oh,
Xbox.
really?
That just broke down. And so we didn't have that for long.
What makes the difference? They're both rings of death.
Yeah. So we grew up with the PS2. We like the PS2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into the next console generation.
Yep.
I found multiple Xboxes before. I like the original OG Xboxes. I've had at least 3. And I still have one to this day, thanks to Ken Lee. He actually found one for me that actually works and everything, and I keep it decently in good shape. And I enjoy the Xbox. It's not one of my favorite consoles, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the original one. The original was pretty good. It's just it was unreliable. For us at least.
Yeah.
Then we go to the next console generation of PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii. I went an opposite direction. Tommy waited for the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the Xbox 360.
Which came out before.
Well, yeah, which came out like months before, 6 months, something like that. Came out, and from the get-go, I had multiple problems with it. I went through at least 4 or 5 Xbox 360s in my time. That's why to this day, I don't buy Xbox 360s.
Not even games.
Not even games. Unless
They're
it's
useless.
unless it's like a really high-dollar game that maybe I can resell. That I find at like a thrift store or a Goodwill. Or yard selling. Which I have not yet. Pops played the PS. He went with the Xbox 360 as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a great time with the Xbox 360, but I had multiple problems, like the Red Ring of Death.
Which he had also.
Which he had
I
also.
had also the Ring of Death. It was something.
So when I got my hands on a PS3, I enjoyed it even more than I did with the Xbox 360.
Well, first he kept looking at mine and goes, "Do you have any problems with yours? Like, does yours go down?" And I still got the same one.
Yeah, Tommy Slice has his original
same
PS3.
one that I bought beforehand. Still has no dusty as motherfucker, but it still works.
Yeah.
And Joe goes, "Why the fuck is your system not fucking? Why do you have no problems?" Because I know what Microsoft does. They suck. I never liked Xbox or anything from fucking Microsoft. Never have, never will.
So, that console generation, I was Xbox 360, and I went through at least 4 fucking Xbox 360s. Pops went through, I think, 2.
I went through. I had the white one, and
Then you had the black.
and I had the black one, and I had both of them, and I still got. And the last Xbox I got, I still got it, and it plays very well. I don't have no problem with it. But there's something about this right here, though, that's very important to me. See, I got 360 games, not, and they're not valuable to anybody for money-wise, but they're valuable to me because some of them that my late wife bought me, and some of the kids bought me. They're not valued any kind of for anybody else except for me, and I still play it today, But it's a thing, you know, of having so much trouble with one system that you just don't trust them no more.
And that's the reason why. Like, I've had multiple opportunities to get Xbox 360s, even for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I found this one that came with like 10 games at a damn yard sale, and all she wanted was, I think it was like $20 for it or whatever. Still didn't pull the trigger.
Nope.
I have a serious fucking disdain for Xbox 360s. I will not play them. I will not buy them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm completely done with Xbox 360 forever. That's the one system I will never collect for ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said,
For me,
mine still plays.
Pasta still plays. I don't know. Maybe I just had bad luck with fucking all systems. I don't know.
You want to tell you what he uses this for? It's a table.
I do. Mine's sitting right here. I put my phone on it when I charge.
Yep, it's a table.
It's a table.
Well,
It's useless.
I
It's useless.
didn't.
It don't
I didn't
work.
buy it. Joey gave me a PlayStation 3, and it plays great. I play games on it. It plays great. And then I've got a PlayStation 4, and it plays great.
Then looking back, I wish maybe I would have went with PS3 over Xbox 360.
Told you.
That's how
I tried to tell him. I was like, hey.
Then we go to the last gen, which was PS4,
Xbox One.
Xbox One, and
He already knew where I was going.
and Wii U, which they've never been big on Nintendo stuff, but I have been.
Which I do have a Wii.
Yeah.
Don't play it.
Yeah, would you?
Got
Hey, it adds to my collection.
Nintendo 64s. We got Nintendo 64s. We got Wii's.
But see, I got a Wii because it added to the collection.
But right off the bat, I went with PS4 over Xbox One.
Yep.
And so far, I've went through 3 PS fucking 4s. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I just have bad luck with consoles. Apparently, I don't know what it is.
Here's the thing. When I was in a little chilly because.
But of course, these two buffoons.
Yeah.
Theirs just play fine. Always has. Always been.
Here's the story.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put it. I debated about a PS4 or Xbox One. I did. I was debating here.
Not me. I knew where I was going.
And
I knew where I was going to.
And a friend of mine has got an Xbox One. And I told him I wanted to see how it played. Well, he showed me how it played, and I looked at it. And it plays good. This right here was after. I'm going to explain. This right here is after I bought the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to know what difference was. And I asked him, "Well, plug it in there. Let me see how it plays." I looked at it. And I thought, how about mine playing? I said, I didn't see no damn difference in it. The graphics are reasonably about the same.
And this is also the reason why I didn't want to go with Xbox One. The only real difference is Xbox One does come with a few game exclusives.
Yeah.
But PlayStation has better exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, I see right here on my shelf, the Yakuza series. Pretty damn good. And it's for
Only
PlayStation
PlayStation.
only. Shamu came out on
PlayStation
PlayStation only. Spider-Man,
PlayStation only.
PlayStation only. There's a few other ones that I can't really think of right now. But what do you have on Xbox?
That's
PlayStation.
Halo? Fuck Halo.
There's only 2 that I can think of. Gears of War
And fuck that.
and Halo.
Yeah, what else you got?
I think there's one other one, but I don't remember what the fuck
Yeah.
it is. But those are the 2 main ones. I don't give a rat's ass. I did enjoy the first and second Halo. Those were pretty good on the original Xbox.
I don't give a fuck about
Gears
Halo.
of War, never cared about.
Well, see, I never gave a fuck about Gears of War. I didn't give 2 fucks about Halo.
So, I'm glad I went with PS4, even though I still had fucking trouble with fucking
I still haven't had trouble. Knock on wood, because if that happens, fuck it.
knock on plastic.
I'm not going to play it. Fuck it.
So, that's the reason why we're pretty...
Hey, I knew where I was going, because I didn't want nothing from Microsoft.
Here's the thing to me.
Nothing.
It's whatever system that you like better.
Yeah, if you like fucking Microsoft, by all means, you can play that garbage. I know what I go with. I'm sorry. I just don't like Xbox. I never have, never will.
But noted.
And anytime Anytime I see any Xbox games, Joey knows I bypass those. I go to...
I'll buy original Xbox games.
Yeah.
That's
the
all I buy.
Yeah, that's all you
They
got.
know this.
Hell, how do you buy original? I pass it.
No, dude.
Yeah, you pass. Xbox. Dude.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, PS2, I'll go there.
I'm just gonna say one thing though. I still
I'll never
got
buy
still got
anything.
my Xbox 360 and it still plays my
So-
my Xbox 360 games. So I'm
Xbox.
I'm not down on it. You know, I'm just saying, you know, that I've had trouble with it. I'm not down on them because I can go right in there right now and put a 360 game in my 360 and it'll play just like a dream.
And if you want to talk about current consoles, I'm not interested in either one.
Nope.
The
PS5, not interested. And the Xbox is Series X Survivor Series.
Yeah.
I make fun of it. I don't give a fuck.
Not interested either.
Well, see, you want to tell you why I'm not? One reason why I'm not interested in PS5? Come on, man. You're in the middle of a pandemic. You're going to waste $500. You know, I'm sorry. That's food money.
Hey, you can do 400 with downloads.
Fuck that. Even 400's too much.
And to make it any different,
And by the way, you have to buy unnecessary shit.
you
gotta buy a 4K TV.
Yeah, you gotta buy a 4K TV.
If that's the
You
case,
get the shit.
and then if you got an HD TV, what's the difference?
There's no difference,
There's
right?
no difference.
Yeah, there's no
No
difference.
difference.
It's like you're playing the PS4. Well, fuck, I might as well just stay with this
That's what I'm doing.
and save $500.
So, fuck Xbox.
Yeah, fuck Xbox.
So, there you guys go. Hope that you guys enjoyed this edition of 5 Questions with
Give me a thumbs up. Come on, give
You
me a
guys
thumbs
did.
up.
Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share all of our social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage 2. You can add Pops on Facebook. He's always
Add
on
this
there.
motherfucker.
You can follow us on
He'll talk about anything.
Twitter at Wrestle Rampage. You can follow me and Tommy on IG, Instagram.
IG, motherfucker.
And guys, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Give me the cry.
And nobody does it better.
Yeah.